Hey everybody, so today I'm here to give you a review of the Pumpables Genie Advanced Breast Pump. So this is a double electric breast pump made by Pumpables. I'm going to run through my regular review points and then at the end give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. Before I get started with the review, I just wanted to let you guys know I was sent this pump to review, but as always, I don't waste your time with anything other than honesty. That is a stipulation. If a company wants to send me a breast pump, it's under the agreement that it will be an honest review. So let's just go ahead and get started with the review points. I'm a little rusty. Let me back up. I'm going to show you what comes with the pump and then I'll get to the review points. So I already showed you a little peek at the motor, but as you can tell, it is a handheld. This is what they call the mode button, so it swaps between stimulation and expression. This is the settings button, so that will allow you to adjust your vacuum or your frequency, and then the plus and minus is less or more. And then on the side here, you have two buttons. This one up here is the power button, down here is the program. You also have a clip on the back here that does come off. Just like that, you just press it down right there. At the bottom here, you have your tubing ports and it does have a cover, so you are able to single pump as well. And then on the other side is your charging port. So that's where you'll plug in the USB to charge it as well. And then over here on the top is where you would put that lanyard piece if you wanted to wear it like that. It also comes with the charger, the wall adapter, also with different plug-in heads as well. Also a lanyard. You get two things of tubing. I'm just showing you one. And it also does come with this little piece at the end to hook into your pieces. You also get a little manual. Also, whenever you open your pump, it'll kind of look like this down inside the box. So it has this little quick guide on top of it showing you what the buttons are for. And then it also will come with whatever liquid kit size that you select. So I'm a 21 millimeter, that's what I have. So it actually has a little manual of its own, which is really cool. And then this is a look at the huge piece itself. It does also come with a bottle stand. It also has an adapter and also a lid as well for the parts. And then as far as what's on here, you obviously have the bottle. And then this is your backflow protector right here. So there's a lid and then there's the little membrane piece. So that's going to stop any milk from going back into your motor. And then in the front here, this is actually a little cover. So you can take that off. This is a softer material that actually moves with your breast and with your nipple. And it actually is a big one piece. So it is actually also the duckbill valve down here. You just loosen this up off there and you're able to pull it out and wash it all like that. And like I said, you do get a set of these. So there's also another one as well. And that is everything that comes when you order the breast pump. So I'm going to go ahead and start hitting the review points. The very first one is price. This pump, I haven't seen it really on any insurances. It might be covered if your insurance plan will just reimburse you for whatever breast pump you buy, but the out-of-pocket cost will be $150 and it's available on their website. I'll have a link down below for you guys. Next review point, function and ease of use. It's pretty straightforward. Like I showed you guys, get the quick guide off of here. You know, there's not a ton of buttons. There's not a ton of different stuff going on here. So it is pretty straightforward. I would say the trickiest thing to learn is programming, and that doesn't really involve a whole lot. It just involves pressing the program button, putting in the settings that you prefer, hitting the program button again. That's basically the extent of it. Everything else is pretty straightforward, like I'm saying. As far as reviews for this breast pump, it has nearly 5. I think it was like 4.7 or 4.3, something like that on their own website with the reviews that it has there. I've only personally known of a couple people who have tried it and they've had nothing but good things to say about it. The next review point is portability and power options. So this is a rechargeable pump, and like I showed you, it does come with the wall adapter, and you can use it while it's being charged as well. So you can use it just like this, so it's not plugged in, it's just running off its rechargeable battery. But if you do need to plug it in, or if you forgot to, you just need to use it while it's plugged in, you also have the ability to do that as well. So as far as accessibility to replacement or spare parts, they have everything online on their store, and I've bought replacement parts for my Super Genie before on there. Fast shipping, no problem whatsoever. I have no complaints about it. Number 6 is customer service, and they are super quick to respond. They're very helpful. I've had no issues whatsoever. And in my personal opinion, out of the many breast pumps that I've tried and the way that I test customer service, they are the most personal. So like, I don't feel like I'm talking to a representative, even though I am. They are very helpful, but it just gives you more of like a personal feel. Obviously, they're a smaller company, but still, it's been the best experience customer service wise, in my opinion. Number 7 is durability. I have had no issues with using it while exclusively pumping for the past month, trying it out for you guys. I will say that the motor life in the manual does say it's 800 hours. You guys know how I feel about motor lives. That does not mean that your pump will stop working then. Most pumps go well over that. And when I did my review on the Pumpables Super Genie, they had reached out and shown me exactly how they test their pumps. So I feel a bit more comfortable because the company is a bit more transparent in how they test it and what their motor life means. I almost woke Lexi up from a nap, so I'm going to be talking a little bit softer. I do not want to wake up my 1.5-year-old from a nap. So, like I was saying, I would like to see a longer motor life, but I feel a bit more comfortable than usual because Pumpables has been transparent with me on how they test it, and I have confidence for a pump to last well beyond what they have listed as the motor life. But it is still something that I want to let you guys know. The next review point is noise. I will say that in my opinion, it's pretty quiet. So I have it turned on right here. It's on pause. I will unpause it for you guys. Keep in mind, I have an external mic, so it amplifies it a bit, and I will crank it up all the way to the max setting. But over normal noise, like when you're in a room full of people, you're doing stuff, there's just other things going on around you, I don't notice it whatsoever. Number 9 is open or closed system. This is a closed system if you use their liquid kit or something that is a closed system collection kit. What I mean is that when you buy the pump, it does come with their liquid kit. This right here is making it closed system. No milk will get back into the motor. However, they do specifically design their pumps to work with any existing parts that you have, or maybe you prefer other parts, and depending on what you use will depend if it's going to be a closed system or not. So their kit that comes with their pump, yes. However, if you used a brand that didn't have some kind of backflow protector or some kind of mechanism in place to stop a flow of milk from getting to your pump, then it would no longer be a closed system. And the last review point is two-phase expression. Yes, it does. I already mentioned that the button in the front, that's what it's switching between. So you do have stimulation mode, which is supposed to be quicker. It's going to help get that flow of milk started. And then there's expression, which will be longer, more drawn out sucks, and that way it'll express milk. So as far as any other bonus stuff, I've already mentioned things that it came with, like the clip on the back. It's also removable, so if you don't need the clip, all you do is you press down and pull. That's all you're doing there. And there's also the lanyard, so if you would like for it to hang off of you, there's that as well. I already mentioned the programming feature. That's something where if you have a favorite setting, you'll just be able to hit that button after you program it and it'll go straight to that setting. It is very convenient. I use it on here and I use it on my Super Genie all the time. Very convenient, especially if you're an exclusive pumper and you just kind of know what you like. It also does have a pause feature as well. So if you just tap the power button while you're pumping, it'll pause and then you just tap it once more and it'll keep going. There's also a 30-minute timer on it as well. So at 30 minutes, it will shut off automatically. And in my opinion, part of the bonus parts of this pump is just how well thought out it is. Like the user manual in the front here, whenever you open it up, it breaks it down. If you're in a hurry, if you're new to breast pumps, ready to learn more, or you can read the whole thing if you want to, which obviously goes over every little thing. Stuff like this, stuff like the little quick guide that comes on top, the alternative different plugins for the adapter, stuff like that just goes to show how much thought was put into this pump. You might think to yourself, those kind of little things don't really matter, but it really does because everybody is looking for something different. Sometimes the first time a mom is looking at her breast pump is in the hospital or right after she got home with baby, has never looked at it before and doesn't have the patience to flip through a book. So something like a quick guide or something like in there where it says, if you're in a hurry, you know, like those kind of things are crucial. It may allow a mom to better use the breast pump and not just give up on it really quickly because it's too frustrating to learn. Things like that really matter. I love the time and effort that they put into their user manuals as well. I will also have it linked below for you guys too, in case you own this pump and you don't have it, you lost it, whatever. So as far as my verdict goes with this pump, if we're being 100% honest, I have very high standards when it comes to pumpables. They really raise the bar in the sense of breast pumps. When I tried their Super Genie, I'm not making this a comparison, but it really did set the bar when it comes to breast pumps for me. And there's no exception with this pump. I had really high standards and it completely met them. I am so thrilled that they are continuing to do great work. You can tell that this pump is made by moms for moms who are listening to those moms. It's a lot of moms in there. But what I'm saying is that a lot of the time what companies think that moms want or need in a breast pump isn't actually what they're asking for. You can tell Pumpables is listening to their demographic, to people who are using their products or other breast pumps and have feedback on them. They are truly listening, and I really appreciate that. And I think it reflects greatly in the products that they have because they are so well made. I feel like the category of portable breast pumps is usually hit or miss for me. Like I either like them or I do not. There seems to be no middle ground, and I really do like this pump. I had no problem with it. It feels good. It's not complicated to figure out. I forgot to mention the battery life. I'm sure that I mentioned it. I put it across the screen whenever I was talking about the different power options, but it does state that there's a 3-hour battery life, and I find that to be true, which means I actually get quite a few uses out of it. So I pump for about 30-minute sessions, so I can literally use this pump all day long, charge it while I'm sleeping, and have it ready to go for the next day. There's really only 2 things that I would have liked to see expanded on, and that was the motor life, which I already touched on. It is a little bit on the shorter side, and even though I know Pumpables does their due diligence, they test their pumps well past that point of whatever they put in their manuals, I still feel like it's a vote of confidence to consumers. So if you're able to state something that's very high, I just feel like it allows them to be like, this is an investment that's really going to see me through whatever I need to put it through. So I would like to see that. At the same time, I have seen firsthand how they test these pumps, so I'm still comfortable recommending it and not really being too harsh about that. And I would also like to see a few more settings available for the frequencies on expression mode. I will say that my need for a higher frequency is probably a little bit more above average or common, so for most people, they're not even going to notice this. But if I needed something that was just a little bit higher of a frequency to get me to let down again, I would just switch over into stimulation mode. I would get that, switch back into expression mode. So I was completely fine using this pump. I was able to empty with it. I had no problems with it. It was super comfortable. It's just me trying to find something to expand on with this pump. So I am still able to use this thing. I enjoyed using it. It's uncomplicated. It's very user-friendly in my opinion. I like the clip. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I actually really do. I love the battery life on it. It's been great to use. It feels good. It's done everything it's supposed to as far as emptying me and being convenient, and I really have no honest complaints about it. I would 100% recommend this pump. I feel like it is a more affordable portable pump as well. Typically portable pumps are more expensive, but I love the fact that this is an affordable price range, especially if you're looking for a portable pump. And I could be here all day long talking about what a great company I think Pumpables is in general. They just make great products. They actually listen to moms and what they want. If you're in the market for a little portable pump, I highly recommend this one. All around, I think it's a really solid pump. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.